up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. I just want to come and have a brief conversation with the singles, okay? No, I'm not single, but I have been single before. And when I mean single, I'm talking about single that I wasn't dating anything, okay? We all go through that season of singleness where we may be waiting for a husband or a wife. You may be just taking time out for you, tired of going in and out of relationships, but you're single, okay? A lot of times when you are single, certain things begin to come up, certain holidays begin to come up that sometimes you can be fine, and when this holiday come around, like, you start to feel lonely, you start to feel like, okay, I don't have anybody. And yes, I'm talking about Valentine's Day. We know that Valentine's Day is right around the corner. I call it Love Day because I don't Valentine's Day, if you look at the origin of it, a lot of us would not be celebrating it, okay? But Valentine's Day has been the day that everybody choose to love on their spouse and go the extra mile, okay? I personally feel like all throughout the year, the extra mile should be gone for the person that you love, okay? It should just not take a one day to go the extra mile for somebody that you love. I mean, just do it spontaneously, okay? It's like Valentine's Day is a day set. I don't like traditions, okay? So do it for me in March. Do it for me in November. Do it for me in January. And I do the same for my husband. It's just specific days where I feel like, I need to go the extra mile to let him know that I love him or I care. But on these days, singles, like I said, I've been there. Singles really began to feel this spirit of loneliness. You really begin to feel this spirit like, why don't I have, even if you don't even want to date, you will feel like, okay, I need a Valentine. No, you do not. Let me just say this. And I'm saying this as encouragement. I'm saying this to lift you up. Whoever you are, single woman, single man, you are fine without having to deal with the pressures of Valentine's Day. You are fine without having to deal with going the extra mile for somebody else that you may not even talk to that person no more after Valentine's Day. Is all I'm saying. Some people will, just because it's Valentine's Day, I'm going to take this person out for Valentine's Day because they're lonely. And they feel like you're lonely because you're not in a relationship or because you're single, and then they want to take you out and think that they're going to get you in their bed just for that night of Valentine's Day. And then you feel like, because I'm lonely, let me go get this free meal or this free dinner. And a lot of times you may not even like the person, but you'll do it because guess what? You don't have nothing else to do. You don't have no Valentine. You don't do that. I want to encourage y'all today that if you are feeling like that, pamper yourself. Take your own self out. Love on you on Valentine's Day. You don't need anybody to spend anything on you. Get yourself some flowers. Buy yourself some chocolates. Whatever it is that you are desiring. If you got to order it and let the knock come on the door and come to the door, because listen. You don't need the extra drama that comes along with it. You don't need nobody expecting something from you because because of something that they've done for you. Do it for yourself. Love yourself. Make reservations for yourself. Get you a hotel room, put some flowers around there, fill up the tub. Do that for you. Make that one of your self-care days. If you have a girlfriends who are single, y'all get together and celebrate love together. Celebrate that one day you gonna have a Valentine's Day, or one day you gonna have a day where a man is gonna celebrate you all throughout the year. Get with your girlfriends. Y'all buy y'all some flowers, cook y'all a good dinner, hang out, chill. Do not compromise. Do not compromise. Do not compromise because of what you see the world doing. Do not compromise what you have going on right now in this season of your life. You are single, you free, love on you. get your credit right, build yourself up, learn you, get to know you, adore yourself, so that way in the years to come, you don't have the expectation that every time a holiday come up that the person has to go the extra mile for you. When you develop that love within yourself, a person don't have to live up to the expectations, or a person's actions don't have to validate you being loved, that you are loved. Because when you love yourself, you don't need validation from nobody else. I want to encourage you that you coming upon this holiday to change your mindset, make the shifts so that you can be adored by you. And there's a lot of people who are married who get let down every year also, because they're expecting something above and beyond from their spouse, okay? If you the one who is expecting something above and beyond from your spouse, do something different this year. You go above and beyond for them. Especially if they go above and beyond for you throughout the year. Because let's just be real, even us married women, we expect our husbands on Valentine's Day. Some of us, and I'm not talking about all of us, sis, so don't get me wrong. Some of us expect that because it's this specific holiday that our husband should go above and beyond, and we're going to buy them something, and if they don't hold up to the expectation, we be depressed and disappointed at the outcome. How about you go above and beyond this year? How about you book that room? How about you do the surprise? How about you do that? Now, even if you are in a relationship, the simplest, smallest things, just a gesture, should allow your heart to be merry. Just them loving on you should allow your heart to be merry. Think about the times that you have received all this love throughout the year. Don't hold them in bondage to one day that the world has said this is the day that you should be loving on your spouse well above all the rest of the days. Listen, I hope that this helps somebody, because I had to change my mindset when I was in the world. And what I mean by that is when I was dating people who were not my husband, when I was, running ratchet or whatever you want to call it, my BC days, my before Christ days. If I was in a relationship, I was expecting that person to show out on Valentine's Day. I didn't care if you showed out every single day on Valentine's Day. You better do the most. But I had to change my mindset, because if a person is showing up for me throughout the whole year, I should not have this carnal expectation that on Valentine's Day they better do this, they better do that, honey. And I had an attitude with it if you didn't. But the mindset had to be changed, because a person will allow you to be loved by them all year round. Why are we holding them to this one specific day? It don't make any sense. It don't make no sense. But I want to encourage the singles, because this is the day that the enemy may play with their mind. This is coming up to this. They may start to feel like they're not good enough. Why nobody asked them, to go out for Valentine's Day, whatever the case may be. Or maybe you mature enough, you just ready to, you can take your own self out. Because some of us have matured to the level where we can take ourselves out, honey. We spending time with ourselves. We doing that. Call your good sis that is single too, that may be struggling. Because a lot of people don't want you to know that they struggling. They be like, girl, I ain't worried about no man, all this and all of that. And they really are. They suffering. Call them and let them know you good, sis. We going out. We gonna spend some time. If you have a friend that you may be married and that person may be single or going through a divorce or whatever the case may be, I would encourage you to reach out to them. Maybe you're gonna spend this day with your spouse, but then the next day, invest in loving on them. Invest in loving on that single friend, that friend that's struggling right now. Invest in loving on each other, just because you know that this may be something that they can be struggling with today. Yeah, because the times that's coming up to it, it ain't just on that day. When the day is coming up, we begin to think about this stuff. invest in them, pour love on them if you are that person who are in a relationship, married or whatever, and you have a single friend. But I just want to encourage the singles to love on yourself, get love, receive the love that somebody else is giving you, even though they're not a man, or what you're really looking for. And y'all just understand that love is right here. Love comes from the Father, and that, and you walking out your season and becoming whole, and learning you and understanding who you are, the smaller these things of the world is really gonna matter to you. But guess what? Coach Stella love y'all, so be blessed.